been quite a while since the last entry, but boy, do I have a story to write about. Picture 3 beautiful girls, sex stereotypes, but smart sex stereotypes, in a lush tropical paradise. The surf, the sun, the sand, not a care in the world except for a few murderous pirates. I mean, this was a true Caribbean adventure. And all the while, I kept thinking to myself, self, if only I had a camera to record it all, what a movie it would make. A girl with few worries in life could get involved in a story that began thousands of miles away on an island best known for cruising in the sun or just floating around.
How many times do I have to tell you people not to blow the bloody boat to pieces until after you found the goods? Imagine anyone trying to smuggle anything from South America to Miami in this rotting toy boat. Still, it's not as splashy as the coke dealers. Maybe they're counting on a low profile. Push the bodies out in deeper water for the sharks. And get rid of this junk. We've got all that we need.
Smoke. That's what I wanted to do with my books. Just blow them up. After all, it was the last day of school for yours truly, Samantha Andrews, and my good friends, Julie Nels and Candace Richards. I never did figure out what the three of us had in common. Candace only talked about men, Julie only talked about money, and I only talked about men and money. I guess we did have something in common. And now we were recent college graduates. All through school, they always said, be prepared for the real world. To me, that meant having a blow dryer, Daddy's credit card, and 3 shades of nail polish. Boy, was I in for a surprise.
I hope that when you leave here today, in search of careers and professions, you will not look upon the last 4 years of hard work and studies as a means to an end, but rather as an introduction to the expectations and realities of adulthood. From the carefree attitudes. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, congratulations. I hope that you all find success in the real world.
I don't believe that dean's speech and all that talk about the real world. I didn't think it would ever end.
Seriously. I see my dad hard at work on a 3-martini lunch. If that's facing reality, I'm becoming a professional student.
Not me. I can't wait to get out there and make some real money of my own.
Let me guess. Your alimony check is late again.
Not only that, but that SOB of an ex-husband of mine has disappeared again.
If you're short on cash, I'll just give Daddy a call and,
No. I've got this business degree so that I won't ever have to rely on a man again for money. Besides, why would your daddy loan me money?
You've met him before. All you'd have to do is smile and he'd have his checkbook out. Such a lech. Plus, I'd vouch for you.
Oh, you would?
Doesn't it bother you or your mother that your father gives money away to strange women?
No. Mother's a fool, and I'm on Daddy's side. How are you gonna pay for your apartment downtown? I mean, you don't exactly have a lot of companies lining up at your door.
I've waited on tables before to pay the bills. And I can do it again.
Yeah, well, while you're at it, see if you can get me a job, too. The Wanheads aren't exactly overflowing with opportunities for chemical engineers. The dean's right. If this is facing reality, it sucks.
It's been fun hiding here from the world for the past 4 years. I'm gonna miss it. And you too.
That settles it. We're all gonna come back for our PhDs.
I think we need a vacation.
Huh. You're just using that as an excuse to recover from your hangover.
No, I'm serious. Julie and I are unemployed. You're not even looking for a job. I say we have one last party together. Maybe you can use your psych major to help us set some priorities for the real world.
Can't do, can't afford.
Daddy's got a boat.
Can't sail, can't swim.
Where?
The Caribbean.
Got to pay the rent.
Listen, you've got 3 weeks before the rent is due, and besides...
Ha! Your smile is going to help us get that boat.
Go for it.
Daddy had a boat all right, docked in Tortola. A gorgeous, peaceful place to relax with friends, or whatever else you had in mind.
So, where's the missing gold nugget?
I told we only found 5 gold nuggets of gold.
Our spies told us the captain smuggled 6 nuggets.
They could be wrong.
They could be wrong, but you're paid too well to be wrong. So are you. It's a sad day when a pirate can't trust one of his own mates.
Oh, no.
did mention that I don't know how to swim, didn't I?
Stay calm, don't make any sudden moves. You won't even get wet. Okay?
Wait, I want my drink.
No. Hey! When Daddy offers you a drink, ask for something different. He likes to put on a show. Candace, don't get upset when he calls you Candy, okay? It's perfectly natural. Pet names, they're standard at the club.
Well, it's not natural for me. Maybe I should call him Sammy.
Not today. Remember our quest. Besides, coming from you, he'd probably like it. That's it. Now, stay over on your side to greet him. Show a little thigh. Huh? Loosen up, lady. He's gonna be here any minute.
Why do I always let you talk me into these things? We always end up in trouble. Remember the statue?
You squealed. That's how come we got caught.
It was a 10-foot marble statue we were stealing. Someone could have gotten hurt.
I think you grew up too soon.
What?
See, you were married at 17, and you never really had much of a childhood. So, naturally, you're gonna go along with us.
Is that your psych major finally working for you?
No, it's something one of my shrinks said about me. Had something to do with... Daddy! Daddy! Hi. You remember my roommates, Daddy? Candace?
Of course, Candy.
And Julie.
Good afternoon, Mr. Andrews.
Oh, Samuel, please. It's always a pleasure to see you, Julie. Oh, Sammy, what kind of hostess are you? Why doesn't Julie have a drink?
Oh, I guess I just forgot, Daddy.
Allow me, then. Julie, what's your pleasure?
A martini, please.
Perfect. I'll make up a batch and join you. Back in a moment.
Didn't ask me if I wanted one.
A martini is something different.
It's different for me. I've never had one before. You always had your daddy wrapped around your finger.
Oh, listen, so I was 5 years old.
Congratulations on graduating today. I'm sorry I couldn't make it to the commencement.
That's okay, Daddy. I'm sure you'll make up for it somehow.
Well, I imagine you'll forgive me when that bright little red sports car arrives tomorrow. Which is when I expected you. What are you doing here today? I thought you'd be out partying.
We're trying to find somewhere to escape to.
Well, your mother is giving some sort of party this weekend. You could hide out here until then.
Well, actually, we were thinking of going for about 2 weeks.
Uh-oh. How much is this going to cost me?
Not much. If we stay on the Intuition.
My yacht.
Daddy, please, I can sail her. You taught me. Besides, we'll have Cliff, your skipper.
Mm-hmm. And how many people would you be taking with you?
Just Candace and Julie.
Well, I suppose you'll be needing airfare, too.
We're making our way to a place by the sea, sand reaching out to the sky, beckons us on to the British Virgin Isles, feeling the golden sun on the shore, catching the waves as they land, soaking up rays in the sand together. When the evening stars appear, feel the magic in the air.
to Fisher's Cove Beach Hotel. You must be the Andrews party.
This is really nice. Could we get our bags checked in, please? And could you tell me where the skipper of the Intuition is?
He's probably in town right now, but I could arrange for a taxi to take you to your yacht.
No, I would prefer if the cab took us to the skipper. He should have met us at the airport.
That's no problem. I could take care of your bags, and I would arrange for a taxi to take you in town.
Why weren't you at the hotel to meet us? My father hired you to take care of the boat as well as our guests. Now, if this is your idea of doing any of those things, then I suggest you would better shape up, buddy, or my father's going to hear about this. Are you listening to me?
Samantha, everybody is listening to you. Why don't you just calm down?
No, I'm not going to calm down. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to waste my father's time on this. I want you to get all of your junk off of my boat by the end of today, or I will personally throw it overboard. Come on, you guys. Find yourselves another skipper.
If you're finished playing the little rich bitch, are you ready to get our vacation started now? Anybody want to go dancing?
I'm calling my father. He's got a right to know what kind of help he's got on his boat.
You mean what kind of help he had, don't you? How about you, Julie? You ready to get this vacation started?
No way. After an 8-hour flight, I'm beat. I think I'm going to unpack and crawl into bed.
This is an exciting start. Just remember, sometime during the next 2 weeks, you girls owe me a night out.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So, that was day 1. I got in touch with Daddy, and he promised to arrange for a replacement for the skipper. I always envisioned a skipper to be a grizzled old man who did fish stick commercials. The guy I fired looked like one of the Brady Bunch with a drinking problem. Didn't he? As the sun set, we slept soundly. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, though a few rats were making some noise.
No, Mr. Devshire, there wasn't any trouble. I've got the emeralds here. Your spotter in Columbia was correct. There's 12 of them.
How soon can your courier get them here?
There are a few tourists here this time of the year. The weekend is the safest time to get them through customs.
There's a bonus if that parcel is here within a week. In the meantime, a spotter in Peru has suggested that 10 kilograms of candy might pass your way on a 40-foot charter boat called Bad Timing. Keep your eye out for it.
I'll get my junk off her boat, all right. Let's see. These are my charts, my binoculars. Let's see her sail this boat without me or my junk.
Yo, Bear. I want you to deliver this bag to the courier at the disco tonight. But I don't want you hanging around afterwards trying to pick up tourists or their wallets. While you're working for me, I want you to keep a low profile. And don't be late this time. The courier's got a plane to catch and she's gonna be in a hurry.
Daddy says it'll be about a day or two before he can find us another skipper.
After what you said to Coop last night in front of all his friends, I'd be surprised if you can hire anyone.
Well, what would you have had me do? Risk our lives in my father's boat with some drunk at the helm?
Sam, it was an ugly scene.
Okay. We can't get another skipper before tomorrow anyways, right? So, how about a swim?
Okay. Let's go for a swim, and then I'm dying to check out these islands. Are you in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
Losing her tops for misplacing them. I remember the time when she misplaced her top under a postage stamp. Anyhow, that was only 2 of our problems. Because we were about to make a decision that would change the course of history. Let us explore strange new frontiers, to boldly go where no man has gone before. So glad I took that creative writing course. At the very least, we were headed for plot complications with the bad guys.
Certainly not waiting a week to go sailing. I think we can have it on our own. Don't bother trying to find anybody. My father will hire someone when we get back home. Thanks.
Samantha, do you really think we can handle this boat by ourselves?
Absolutely. We'll just stick close to shore. Oh, and don't forget, first thing tomorrow morning, make sure you have all your stuff with you. Because as of tomorrow, we are disappearing from the real world.
Does that mean I get my night out tonight?
Great idea. Let's do it.
Excellent. I'll meet you at the disco in 10 minutes. I gotta go pack.
Why? We can talk in the morning.
I'm packing an overnight bag. Listen, if I gotta spend 2 weeks with 2 girls, baby, don't expect me home tonight. I'm gonna find me a man, okay?
Playing my song again. Anyway, I still laugh when I think Candace was mistaken for a smuggler. If there was anyone most likely to be strip searched at customs, it was Candace. That witch.
It's 6 o'clock. Come on, get up. There's a lot I want to do today.
My mornings never start till noon.
Come on, listen. I've been going through all these brochures. And this is all the stuff I want to see today.
I smell coffee.
I want to see the Bass, Mosquito Island, Laverick Bay, and Prickly Pear Island.
You are such a typical tourist.
Listen, come on.
We're here to escape reality, remember?
Come on, let's get going. Got a lot we got to do.
Okay, we'll finish our coffee and then we'll pack. Hi.
You guys serious about getting up this early? Will somebody pack for me, please? I just want to get 10 more minutes, okay? Thanks. When we finally got back to the boat, we discovered it had been vandalized by the skipper. All our navigation charts had been stolen, which didn't worry me, since I couldn't read the charts anyway. But Julie almost panicked when she heard that the radio was gone. She didn't know what we would do for music. Fortunately, Candace came up with a gourmet solution.
No, I'm not going stand without any maps or a radio. Especially with you two.
It'll be fine.
Yeah?
We'll just hop from island to island. Look, these are some of the finest sailing waters in the world, so what could possibly happen?
I'd still feel safe with the map.
Wait a minute, I've got something that might help. There we go.
See? Okay, now look. Look at all these little islands. How could we possibly get lost? Come on, let's get this stuff put away. Then we'll hoist the sails and head for paradise, okay?
I I don't believe I'm going along with this. We're searching for paradise with a placemat. Come on.
Okay, Julie, can you untie that bow line, please? Okay, sure. Thanks. No, under. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Okay. Great. Come on, Candace, cast off the stern line. Okay, guys, can you put those fenders in, please?
So we set sail for Virgin Gorda. Well, that's the name of the island. Using the placemat for directions. We had a bit of a scare at one point when we thought we were about to slam into a huge coral reef. Oh, it turned out to be just a coffee ring on the placemat. We were looking forward to beautiful weather for sailing. But little did we know that it was going to be a little too hot for us.
You don't seem to understand. Those are matched stones worth over $6 million on the black market. You did not lose them. I want them, and I expect them by the end of the week. Forget any other shipment. This is far more profitable and therefore more important.
You, get on the radio and call everybody in. You, gather everybody up on the island and get them down on the boat. And you, get back to the disco and find the owner of that bag.
Yeah, I'm looking for 3 girls. The bartender told me I could find them here. I've got something of theirs.
I think I know the girls you mean. They checked out this morning. Try the marina.
Okay, thanks.
music so, don't you? Little did we know the commotion that we left behind. All these men after us? If it wasn't for the machine guns, I'd feel flattered.
Ladies, I think we have just found paradise.
What do you want to do now?
Dive in and indulge.
I'm with you.
Wait a minute, what about me?
Why don't you try the dinghy? We'll meet you on the beach.
Not my idea of paradise.
You're telling me that these three girls are out there sailing around with the emeralds and haven't informed the marina of their final destination? It sounds to me like they're trying to smuggle the jewels themselves.
They're just tourists.
They're tourists with $3 million of our property. Find them before somebody else does.
Come on, you guys. Let's take this along. We're having fun. Okay.
Once, it turned out the way you said it would.
Well, it may not have started off the way we planned, but this is certainly what we came for.
Did you ever have any doubts? I told you we'd escape, and we did. Oh, and as for that skipper, who needs him?
I had too much fresh air and sunshine today. It's too much of a good thing.
There is no such thing.
No, Julie's right. I'm beat. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.
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 Night. Maybe tomorrow you'll teach me how to swim. I hate that dinghy.
Morning.
Morning.
How long have you been up?
Since daybreak.
Oh,
I don't want to miss a minute of this. I thought we could have some breakfast and then hit the beach again for some serious tanning. What do you think?
Well, breakfast sounds good, but I'm not quite sure about the tanning part.
You guys go for breakfast. I'm gonna go for a swim after I have some coffee. And let's check out a new beach. We've got a lot left to explore.
What's wrong with this beach?
Julie, trust me. Around here, there's always a nicer beach just around the point.
Yeah, let's find one with some guys. And some shade. Otherwise, the two of you will burn to a crisp.
Yeah, you got that right.
So, we set sail again. I was hoping to find Pirate's Cove. It's not that I really wanted to go there, but that was the direction the wind was going in. And besides, we might even find a treasure.
Yo, they haven't been here. No one's seen the ocean around this island.
All right, let's try Peter Island. All right. Might be coming around from the west. Let's try Scrub Island.
It's a good thing no one's trying to follow us.
Do we even know where we are?
Of course we do. We'll just follow this group of islands around until we hit Tortola for supplies. For the next couple of days, girls, let's just avoid civilization, okay?
Shit. Devshire's never gonna believe we haven't found the emeralds yet. Where could those bitches be?
You know, if we skip breakfast and get an early start, we could be in Tortola in time for brunch.
Well, I'm going to wash my hair and put some real clothes on first before we get there.
I'm not changing. I didn't bring these sexy suits just for you two.
This isn't the French Riviera, you know. Around here, they believe in modesty. You're gonna have to change if you want to come into town with us.
What a waste.
Candace?
Yeah?
Have you been boring my hair gel again?
No, I think Sam took it. Have you seen my overnight bag?
Yeah, it's in the kitchen by the cupboard.
All right. Here's your gel.
Great, thanks.
Okay. Is this yours?
What is it?
I don't know. Here, take a look at it. It's probably Sam's.
Candace, I don't think these are Sam's.
Oh, these came out of my bag. Oh, baby, they must be mine.
Is that gorilla?
Think we should ask the expert.
Yo, Sam!
12 emeralds! A girl's dream come true. I remember my first reaction when I saw them. I wanted to grab them and run. But then I remembered I was on the boat and I wouldn't get very far. I then got control of my emotions and told myself not to let greed take hold. I figured Julie and Candace deserved at least an emerald each. I think that was pretty generous of me. Don't you? Too bad I couldn't break one in half.
I say we keep quiet about this and split them up amongst ourselves. These are going to go great with my white silk.
I don't know about you. I'm selling mine and keeping the cash.
You too.
You're doing it to me again. These aren't even ours to keep. I say we should turn them in before we get accused of stealing them.
Well, who are we going to turn them into? All I know is that they came from Candace's bag.
Listen, why don't we just keep quiet about it? If they're stolen, we'll hear about it when we get into town.
And if we don't hear anything, then what?
Then we still keep quiet about it, because nobody knows we've got them.
Here, you can have my share. I don't want anything to do with this one. These are worth a lot of money to somebody, and they're gonna want them back.
Listen, you guys, before we do anything, let's put these someplace safe, okay? Candace, see if you can hide these someplace. Okay. Now listen, you. No matter what you decide, we are in this together. No squealing. In Tortola now, guys. Candace, when we get there, can you check out and see what you can find around the marina? Julie, see if you can find anything in the newspapers. I'm gonna go down to the club and see if anybody can tell me something about missing emeralds.
I already told you, I don't want to have anything to do with this. If you want to find out about the emeralds, you do it. I'm just gonna go into town.
Tortola. The intuition's in Tortola.
We've got them. I want everybody ready by dawn. I want those stones back before breakfast.
If I even lost one emerald, I'd be screaming to the world about it.
I know. So why hasn't anybody reported these missing?
I don't understand it. All I know is that we've got them and nobody seems to want them back. So until somebody comes and claims them, as far as I'm concerned, they're ours.
What about Julie? She's not going to go for this.
Don't worry about her. We've got a whole week to talk her into it.
We're going to have to do a lot of talking.
Yep.
I should stop buying my stuff.
This morning, Julie. What's wrong?
Where is Julie? Oh, no. Well, maybe she went into town for breakfast.
She packed her luggage and left.
Oh. Well, maybe we did push her a little too far last time.
You don't understand. She took her hair gel.
So? You can borrow mine. Let's worry about where Julie is right now.
Samantha, I put the emeralds in her hair gel.
You did what? Did she know about it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, great. She's left with our emeralds and she doesn't even know she's got them. Damn. We gotta find her before she gets herself into trouble.
I think she already might be in trouble. She took the 6 o'clock flight home this morning.
Well, she's either halfway home by now, or else she's in jail. There's nothing we can do right now but wait.
Well, maybe we can phone airport security and see if they have her.
And tell them what? Pardon me, sir, did you happen to see my friend? She was carrying about $1 million worth of emeralds on her. Okay, think. I say we wait here and see if she makes it home. If she doesn't, we'll find her and back up her story. Okay?
You know something? If she does make it home, she might have just done us a big favor.
Exactly. So let's get the intuition down to its own slip, and we'll go looking for her. Okay?
Okay.
It's like we couldn't escape reality after all.
There's my music again. It's a little loud, isn't it? It boggled my mind. Julie's hair gel was worth about $1 million an ounce, and it wasn't even a brand name. Now that I knew Julie had gone back to Toronto, I was going to call her. And knowing that she had the emeralds, I was going to make it collect.
Get below deck, you two, or we'll sink you and your daddy's boat right here. All right, bring the boat back to the island. I'll take this one in.
Phone bill. Credit card. Bills. Bills, bills, bills. Everything but that jerked alimony check.
Miss Nels, your friendly landlord here. Your rent check bounced on me again.
Damn.
Can you write me a good one this time?
Hi, Julie. It's your favorite tourist lawyer. I haven't been able to get your alimony check because I can't find your ex. He skipped again.
Looks like I'm home again.
I've already called a private investigator to find him. His name is Tom Murphy. He'll be calling you soon.
This is Tom Murphy. Your lawyer hired me to find your ex-husband. It might get a little expensive. I think I've tracked him and his girlfriend to Atlantic City.
Girlfriend?
It's going to cost you airfare and expenses. Give me a call as soon as you return from your trip. Make an appointment to see me. This is Tom Murphy. I'm not home right now, but leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you.
This is Julie Nels calling. I've just returned home from a vacation. Could you meet me at my apartment, say, around 10 tomorrow morning? I think I've got an interesting proposition for you.
Keep us here on the island forever. So just what do you plan to do with us? You searched the boat, you searched us, we obviously don't have your emeralds.
Until we find your friend, you can consider yourselves guests on our island. You're free to explore, but stay away from those buildings and my men.
I just hope your men stay away from us.
I'll find some clothes for you to wear. And if you're telling the truth about your friend not having the stones, you'll be safe. But if my boss finds her with them, I can't make any promises.
My father hears about this.
There'll be an obituary or a ransom note. I've got business to attend to. Just remember the rules of our island.
Why do I get the feeling that no matter what happens, they're not going to let us off this island?
Did you notice that they've only got one guard guarding those boats?
Yeah, I also noticed that he's got a machine gun.
Ah, but we have got a college education. And that guy doesn't look too bright. You think you could distract the rest of them?
This is a fine time to wish I was wearing one of my other bathing suits.
I think this calls for something a little more distracting.
Thanks a lot. I'll think of something to get us out of this mess.
Still shudder when I think of the danger we were in. I mean, I couldn't believe those guys would kill us for a bunch of emeralds. Well, diamonds I can understand, but emeralds?
Mr. Devshire, we just found the third girl. She lives just downtown.
If you ever come in here again without knocking, consider yourself dead. Or at least fired. Nancy, could you go fix up your makeup or something? Just for a second. This is something important. Where's the girl? Did you get the emeralds?
We just found her. I didn't want to do nothing until I talked to you.
You're right, of course. Follow her. Search her place. If it looks like she's going to move the stones, grab her and bring her here.
No problem.
Well, Norbert, I meant what I said about bursting into this office.
Well, you mean about getting fired?
No, I meant about being dead.
Oh. Yes, sir.
How do you do, Miss Nels? I'm Tom Murphy. Your message did say 10, didn't it?
Yes, thank you for being so prompt. Please, come in. Have a seat.
Tell me, do you have any experience guarding precious stones?
Aren't we here to discuss your husband?
In due time, but first I'd like to make you a proposition.
Are we still talking about precious stones?
What do you know about emeralds?
Who the hell are you? Not important. She's got a package from the Virgin Islands that belongs to my boss. He wants it back now.
Do you know what he's talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Your two friends tell a different story, lady.
Wish somebody would tell me the story.
It's none of your business. Out of my way. It's the girl I want.
Thanks. Does this have anything to do with the emeralds?
Oh, I think Candace and Sam have got me into some real trouble this time.
Who are Candace and Sam? How am I supposed to help you if you don't tell me what's happening?
All we wanted to do was get away from the real world for a while, and...
Has this anything to do with the emeralds?
Has this got anything to do with emeralds? Tom Murphy may not have been the smartest detective in the world, and he certainly wasn't the tallest, but he packed a mean punch, and he can also bake a nice souffle. But that's another story. Meanwhile, we were trying to cook up a plot of our own.
Candace, where have you been? I've been worried about you. You told me to find some kind of distraction. I think I found one. They've got some kind of a lab set up over there. And
You went near the buildings?
of course. There had to be a reason why they didn't want us over there. And it's all because of that lab. They're processing cocaine.
So?
So, if my chemistry professors were right, those large drums are filled with ether.
So what do you gotta do, put everybody to sleep?
Sam, this time you trust me. Okay?
I'm gonna let you go, but I want you to give your boss a message. Tell him we're willing to make a cash deal as soon as I find out how much the emeralds cost. Have him call here at midnight tonight. Our price will be on the answering machine. Tell him we'll trade the emeralds for the cash at this address, noon tomorrow. You got that? Remember who knocked you out the first time. So don't try anything stupid. Just deliver the message. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
With my brains and your connections...
And your muscles?
We can pull it off.
Partners?
Partners.
I hope that music isn't drowning out my voice. Two girls in bikinis on a Caribbean beach with no sunscreen and not a pina colada in sight.
Apparently the emeralds are worth close to $6 million, but we'll sell them back to you for a mere $4 million. We'll give you an extra 24 hours to come up with that much cash. If you don't need the extra time, leave a message at the sound of the tone.
We'll meet as scheduled at noon tomorrow. Contact Reese. Make sure those two girls are unharmed. And near a phone at noon tomorrow. Wonder how much he thinks his friends are worth.
This place is safe enough. They won't try anything here. Park the car over there with the other group of cars. And put the emeralds under the front seat. Okay?
the guy who laid you out. Have you got the emeralds?
They're parked out here somewhere. I'll have the keys in a second. I'll tell you what kind of a car they're in as soon as we see the cash.
You must be Julie. You've given me a lot of trouble, young lady. I'm glad you're here for the negotiations.
Negotiations? What negotiations? I thought we'd agreed.
Before you knew what I had to offer. Would you care to speak to your friends, Samantha and Candace?
What have you done with them? Sam, Candace, is that you?
Yeah, Julie, this is Sam. We're okay, but they're holding us on one of the islands. How about you? Are you all right? Where are you?
I'm back home. When I found the emeralds, I tried to make a deal with them. I'm sorry I got you into all this mess.
Julie, it's all our fault. You didn't want any part of this right from the beginning.
Who cares whose fault it is? How are we gonna get out of this one?
They want me to trade the emeralds for you two.
Are you nuts? Don't give them anything until you see us first.
Both of you, get back down to the beach.
Agreed? In 24 hours, you'll have both girls here in the parking lot. And we'll have the emeralds.
Don't make any deals until we've seen Candace and Sam.
Your young man has already thought of that. Until tomorrow, then.
That's Mr. Devshire.
They've got Candace and Sam on one of the islands. What do I have to do to get them home?
Calm down. Mr. Devshire.
Who?
You've taken business courses before. You must have heard of him. He's powerful. The business world and the underworld. I've got some friends who love to catch Emmeritus on his story.
Okay, so what does he want?
He wants the emeralds. Here tomorrow. Verified by his own gemologist. In return, you get your friends back.
Are you sure we can trust him?
No more than he can trust us. This is the address of the jeweler who priced the jewels for us last night. Take your rented car and drop the stones off here. And go straight home. Make sure you're not followed.
What's he going to do with the emeralds?
For one thing, they're safe there. I'll call and explain what we need. I have to arrange a meeting with two friends first.
Will I see you tonight?
Eventually. Don't let anyone in until I get there. Now get going and be careful.
Coffee, please. Oh. Thank you. You're welcome.
I knew if I waited long enough, I'd meet you in our favorite restaurant.
Ted, I heard that you'd gone to Atlantic City with your girlfriend.
A lark, a spontaneous moment. It meant nothing to me.
But it didn't cost nothing. You can't afford to go gambling on a whim.
And on my alimony, you can't afford to go to the Virgin Islands, but you did.
That was different. A friend took me.
Oh, sure. He'll take you on an exotic vacation, but he won't pay you for your day-to-day living. You'll still siphon that from me, won't you?
My friend isn't a he. And it's none of your business anymore.
It is, if it means I won't pay alimony.
I don't have to take this from you. My lawyer will be getting in touch with you real soon. You can count on it.
Can I at least borrow a few dollars till payday? If you're going to make fake jewelry, you should at least use something smaller. These are too big to look real.
The state of my purse. I'd never lend you money again, no matter how much I had. In fact, you can buy my coffee.
What a shock that must have been for Julie, her ex-husband paying for her coffee. Anyway, she took the emeralds to the jeweler, who had instructions from Tom for their safekeeping. Tom arranged a rendezvous for his two friends at a terrain museum. He figured it was a good place to meet because it was dark, spooky, and had no height requirement.
What are you doing here? Me? What's Interpol doing sneaking around here? I was tipped that a major delivery was going down today. Same here. Your snitch wouldn't happen to be your mutual friend of ours. Tom Murphy? I thought so. I wonder what he wants us for. Whatever it is, he's gonna pay for this prank.
Oh, I'm willing to pay to watch Interpol stalk the RCMP, and vice versa. And I think you'll like my price. But first, would either of you two gentlemen be interested in getting some solid evidence on this man?
Jack Devshire? The modern-day pirate king?
I can get him, plus a big bonus, for a favor.
We're interested. Get down here and start dealing.
Love to give you.
While Tom was using his brains, we decided to resort to something even more powerful and much softer. And I wish that music was much softer, too.
You sure you could distract all those guards back there?
Listen, if this goes half as well as I'm hoping it will, I'd be surprised if I don't kill them all. Are you sure you can con our friend?
Are you kidding? The way he's been eyeing us for the past 2 days? Piece of cake.
Well, I say we get this show on the road.
When will I know when to start the boat?
Trust me, you'll know.
Swoon out to my boat. Care to join me?
I can't let you do that.
Well, what can you let me do? Still think we would have been more comfortable on the boat. Shit, I forgot the guard's gun. Oh.
Damn you, Sam! You were supposed to take care of the guard! I said distraction, not total destruction. Look who's talking about destruction! Put that thing away before you kill us both! Oh, let's get out of here! Forget the dinghy, this one's faster!
Not without this wire, it isn't. Besides, Daddy would kill me if I lost his boat.
Oh, you're so typical!
Believe it or not, Diary, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that the explosion was so powerful that besides it letting us escape, it knocked out all communication between the island and the rest of the world. I'm not sure how it happened, but my theory is that the underground vibrations reverberated through the palm trees to the pirate's shack and knocked the phone off the hook.
I was right. Interpol is interested in Devshire. They'll be watching out for us tomorrow.
Do you really think Candace and Sam will make it through this all right?
Devshire knows he's not going to get the emeralds until he can convince us that your two friends are still alive. Right now, I'm more concerned about you. Are you going to go through with our plan tomorrow?
All I wanted to do was be able to pay the bills and not have to worry about my alimony checks all the time. Now Candace and Sam are Lord knows where. I've dragged you into this, and my bills still aren't paid. Oh, why is this happening to me?
If we pull this off tomorrow, you won't ever have to collect alimony checks again.
Where are we headed? Road town, in the nearest airport. Well, what about the police? No police. We still can't tell them anything about the emeralds. Besides, Julie's expecting us. But the police would help us. Maybe back home, but not here. Besides, we're the ones that got Julie into this mess.
Well, what if we can't get a flight out and we don't get there on time?
I'll charter a plane if I have to. Daddy'll have to understand. I just don't want Julie getting hurt. We'll try calling her as soon as we get to the airport, okay? Okay.
I can't figure out what's going on down there. The only reports I get is that the island is literally blown up and nobody knows why. That means we've lost our factory, our men, and our female insurance on the emeralds. Rent a van tomorrow. I can't afford not to get those stones back now.
I think I'm beginning to hate my son. While the bad guys were renting vans, more than likely at corporate rates, we had Daddy's private plane whisk us back to Toronto. As soon as we got back, Julie told us about Tom's plot. We promised not to say a word about the plot or his height.
So far, so good. If everybody does what they're supposed to do, we shouldn't have any problems.
But what if something does go wrong? I mean, someone could get hurt.
Calm down, calm down. We've got all the bases covered. Nothing can happen now.
But Devshire's a dangerous man. You told me so yourself. What if...
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
Remember what I said about covering all the bases?
You missed one?
I think he's following us. Don't look back. Let's see if he is following us.
How do we do that?
We'll try and lose him. Take a few extra turns.
Still back there?
Yes, but he's far behind.
Can we get away from him.
No. But I want to find out what he's up to.
Whoever you are, tell Devshire we're on our way to keep our end of the deal. And he better keep his. And tell him that I'll...
Ted, what are you doing here?
Who's Ted?
Why'd you force me off the road? Look at my car.
Ted's my ex-husband. Remember Atlantic City?
What were you following us for?
She hasn't been bugging me about alimony checks lately, so I figure she found a new source for cash.
I told you I'll never lend you money again. Tom, come on, let's get going. I don't want to be late for our meeting. And I want my alimony check by the end of the week. Got it?
Wait a minute. You can't leave me here like this. What about my car?
What next?
Don't ask.
Why?
I think it's starting to rain.
Tension was building. Would Julie go through with the plan? Would the bad guys keep their side of the bargain? Would Julie's husband get out of the mud? Will that music ever stop?
Are you sure you got the timing right?
Yes.
Okay, remember, let them come to us. Don't meet them halfway.
Here they come.
Where are the emeralds?
I've got them. Where are the girls?
In the van. I want my guy to check them. Hand them to me.
Let him pick one at random. You get the rest when I get the girls.
And now for what you came for.
Are you all right? Don't you want to come with me?
I can't! I just can't!
He's going to stay here and wait for a fire. Holly, stop it.
I might have expected this much from you, Devshire. That's why I didn't come alone. I think he's broken.
How did you know my name?
We helped them out with that, Mr. Devshire. I've been meaning to meet with you for some time now. These look like glass to me.
What are you talking about? I checked them myself. They're perfect. Well, if they're glass, you've got nothing on me.
If just one of these stones is real, we can trace them from your hands to the museum theft in Rio 2 weeks ago.
He must have the real ones on him. He must have switched them.
Tom, you don't have any on you, do you?
No, I gave them to him, and I'm willing to testify to that in court. You guys were here, you saw me.
Your girlfriend over there, she looks pretty worried. You want me to call her over?
Oh, Julie. Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. Just give me a minute. We did it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Now get going, and I'll meet you as soon as I'm finished.
And so, dear diary, that wraps up the story of a true Caribbean adventure. I hope it was as exciting for you as it was for us. A lusty tale filled with tropical islands, pirates, and rental vans. A tale of suspense, murder, and hair gel. A tale some people might say I invented. But if that was true, why was Richard Gere? But that isn't the end of it, because, like a good story, there is always the epilogue.
The stolen diamonds have been placed aboard the Intuition. Are you sure Interpol won't search it?
Trust me.